All right. Hello again. We are now about 4 days past UFC 309. I figured I'd give you guys a quick video on fights to make post UFC 309. So some, potential matchups that I think would be interesting. The ways I would like to see divisions go. This will be a quick video. I'm not going to get too into detail. Try and make it quick for you. Try not to rant. So first off, let's start with Jon Jones. So Jon Jones. Oh shit, that's not supposed to be there. Sorry, let me. There we go. Anyways, sorry. Jon Jones. So I would love to see him fight nobody other than Tom Aspinall. The reason he wants to fight Alex, guys, is because Alex can't wrestle. He knows it's an easy fight, and he knows it'll add to his legacy. He knows the guy's older. He has no wrestling experience whatsoever. He wants to fight Pereira. I don't think he should. I have a crazy hot take. I think that interim champs should fight the champion. Crazy hot take, I know, but that's the way that I see it. I don't see any... Aspinall doesn't have anybody else to fight. He's fought 6 out of the top 10 guys, and he's put all of them away in the first round. So why... there's not really anything else. He got offered the Cyril Gane fight. Cyril Gane turned it down. There's no other top 3 contender, really. He put out Blades. He put out Pavlovich. And he's the interim defending champ. Give him Jon Jones. Feed Jon Jones to Tom Aspinall, is what I'm saying. Next up, we've got Charles Dublanche Oliveira do Brasil. So Charles, I think I would love to see people in the lightweight division fight down like Poirier did. As much as I'm not a Poirier fan, when he went down and fought BDS or BSD, Benoit, yeah. When he fought Benoit was ranked like 13, and Poirier was in the top 5. I do think lightweight contenders should do that, but Charles coming off a win, I think that he needs to fight another guy in that top 6, top 5 range, because I do think that he is in the title contention scene. And that being said, there's a new guy to the lightweight division who he's leaving 45, and his name is Max Holloway. I think this would be a great matchup. Oliveira versus Holloway 2. Why not? 2 top 5 contenders. Make it a title elimination bout. Or maybe not even title elimination. Well, if Charles wins, I'd say give him to the winner of Arman Islam. If Max wins, maybe give him someone in the top 3. Maybe like a Dan Hooker for a BMF title belt. You could give him to Arman if Arman loses. I don't know. That's how I see it. I think there's a lot of different matchups you can make off of this fight alone. I don't think that he should get a title shot. I don't think so. And I'm a huge Charles fan. I don't think that he should get a title shot. Next up, we got the piece of shit himself, Michael Chandler. Like I was saying, I think people in the lightweight division need to start fighting down. Michael Chandler hasn't done anything. He hasn't beaten anybody. Okay, he knocked out Dan Hooker. He knocked out Tony Ferguson. Everybody else in the top 5, he lost to Poirier. He's now lost to Oliveira twice. He lost to Gaethje. He can't beat anybody in these the top guys. But yet he keeps getting these super fights. It doesn't make sense to me. I think he needs to fight down, but I do think he needs, because he is so entertaining, I think he needs a bigger name, and that name, Rafael Fiziev. I think Fiziev would be a great fight. I think it's a striker's delight. Everyone would love to see this. It screams highlight KO, whether it's on either side. Fiziev's lower in the rankings. He lost to Matthias Gamrot in a decision. I think that makes sense. I think it makes sense to put these guys somewhere on the upper part of a main card of a pay-per-view. I think everyone would love to see this. Fiziev doesn't have a fight booked, so why this makes complete sense to me. I don't think that Michael Chandler should get Conor. I don't think Conor's coming back. First of all, I've been saying that for like 2 years now, ever since, he left. But I don't think he should get Conor. I think he needs to fight down. I think we need new blood in the lightweight division. I don't want to keep seeing these Oliveira versus Poirier 2, Oliveira versus Gaethje 2, Islam versus Arman 3 if it happens. I don't want to keep seeing it. I want new matchups, and I think that this is an entertaining fight. Fiziev is a big draw. I think it works perfect. Next up, we've got the man himself, Bo Nickel. I wasn't too fond of his performance against Paul Craig. I thought it was kind of underwhelming. I thought it was very one-dimensional. He was trying to land that big overhand without really much of a setup. I had Paul Craig winning the first round, I think. And then the 2 second went to Bo. But, I think he needs time. I think you maybe give him a lower-ranked guy, which is what I'm going to do. I think you give him Mikel Pereira, however the hell you say it. He's ranked number 15. I think it could give Bo a chance to maybe work on the striking a little bit in a training camp. But I still think that he can, because the UFC is going to want to promote him. I think Bo will be able to take him down and submit him, plain and simple. We saw that in Pereira's last fight. He kind of got mauled. I think Bo could do that. I think Bo could take him down and do whatever he wants with him, but I do think that it could progress his striking a little bit just because of the danger that Pereira poses on the feet. I think that this will, it'll put Bo in the rankings. It'll boost his name a little bit. And ultimately, I think he will get the job done if he does get this matchup. That's the way I see it. I don't think that you should just start, throwing him up the rankings. Pereira had a fight recently. It's going to be a little bit of time off before he gets a fight booked. Bo needs a little bit of time to work on his skills, clearly. See this as a perfect matchup for the UFC, for Bo. Maybe not for Pereira. Maybe he knocks him out. Who knows? But the way I see it, this is a great matchup for everybody. Mauricio Hufi, part of the Fighting Nerds, one of my favorite fighters. He had a great performance against Jon Top. It seemed like he gassed out a little bit. Shades of Connor, If he doesn't put you away quick, it's gonna, he's gonna get tired. He throws so much into every shot. People forget, man. People forget. People didn't realize that this fight was a catchweight bout because Jon Top couldn't make weight. Jon Top's a heavier, he's on the chunky side. I think that played a huge part in Hufi not putting him out cold. That little shovel look away hook that he landed and sat Jon Top down, I think that sleeps 100% of the people in lightweight, if that connects. I don't think that you give Hufi a ranked opponent yet. So that being said, I'm gonna give him Nazim Sadikov. Nazim Sadikov, I think he just lost a decision to Voroslav Borishev, I think is what his name is. He lost a decision to him, but I think it's a decently big name. He's out of the rankings. I think it'll be a way, because both of these guys are solid prospects. I think either way, whoever gets it done, I think Hufi will be able to put him away. Whoever gets it done, it's like a new prospect that you can give to one of the, the number 14, the number 15 guy to, market them a little bit better and move them up the rankings. I don't think he's there for a top 15 guy yet, at least from a marketing standpoint. Maybe he is that good. We don't really know yet. Nazim Sadikov, I think that would be a great fight. I think it'd be a really entertaining fight. So, anyways, that's what I think with Mauricio Hufi. Lastly, we have Marcus McGee, Sean O'Malley's teammate. He had a good performance against Jonathan Martinez. A little bit of a scare in the third round because, like I called it, by the way. If you watched my video, I said Jonathan Martinez, his shots that he was going to invest in, like the low kicks, were going to play a part in the third round, and they did. But Marcus McGee, Kyler Phillips. I think this would be a great matchup. I think Kyler Phillips needs to book a fight. I mean, geez, dude. But now that Marcus McGee is in the top, he's going to be ranked 13 now. Now that he is in the top 15, I think he needs to fight up. He's already kind of older. He's 34, and he's still looked at as like this prospect. He's a little bit of an older guy. Kyler Phillips needs a fight booked. And this matchup just makes complete sense. I think it's actually a decently big draw. I would love to see this. This could be like a co-main event of a fight night card. I would watch. That would be amazing. I think this is a great fight. That being said, that's what I think. I kind of just chose the bigger names or the bigger performances. We could have put a guy in there like Oban Elliott or Brahimaj, or however you say it, Brahimaj. Could have talked about those guys, but these were the guys that I thought, people are gonna, like, the casual fan is gonna know more of these guys than if I started talking about who David Onama should fight you guys would have no idea who the hell I'm talking about, and he fought last week. So let me know what you think. I'm going to come out with a video of my picks for this week's Fight Night card. Stay tuned for that. But appreciate you guys. Try to keep it short and sweet for you.